Hey everybody, it's February already, so it's time for another Mathnasium monthly math movie. This is the February edition. Let's get going. We're going to start off with the fun calendar. We got February, obviously Valentine's Day is coming up. You guys probably got ski week or President's week off, so we're going to be celebrating President's Day, so we'll be closed for that one day. We're going to be doing Valentine grams, just like we did last year, where you're going to get to choose someone to send your Valentine gram to. You can stick on a piece of candy, and we'll make sure it gets into their binder. We're talking about another Mathnasium student. We're going to be playing some math bingo, and the last day of February, not the 29th, because it's not a leap year, but the 28th, we're going to do a movie night, which means parents night out. So drop your kids off. They can bring a friend, they can bring siblings. We're gonna take care of them. We'll show them a movie. We'll give them popcorn and candy and get them all juiced up with caffeine and, well, not caffeine, but sugar. Give them a good time, and then you guys can have a parents' night out or do whatever you wanna do. So that's coming up on the 29th. That's all February. March coming up, obviously Pi Day. It's our big math annual celebration. We do it on March 14th. Jennifer and I are going to be on vacation. So we're going to try to work something out. We're still going to celebrate. We're going to have a great time. We got a whole bunch of jars of this cool Mathnasium red slime that has digits of pi in it. Well, actually, you have to put the digits of pi in it. It's not all the digits of pi, because you need a very large jar to fit all the digits of pi. But that'll be fun. You get to pick out digits of pi from your slime and all sorts of other fun stuff. We're going to be doing a Sudoku challenge. So if you don't know about Sudoku, or if you do, we're going to teach you and have some fun. It's a fun numbers-based puzzle, which is pretty cool. So that's what's going on with the fun calendar. I just wanted to throw in that I forgot about this after I put together my little agenda. But we're starting a new feature, I guess you want to call it, called session summaries. So parents, you will start receiving something like that, if you haven't already, after every student session. Students, this means your parents are getting a session summary after every session. So you want to work hard. You want to get lots of pages done. It shows all the topics you worked on, that your instructors are recording, how many pages you completed. Instructors are writing notes at the bottom. So you want to have good stories for your instructors to tell your parents in the session summaries, so everything goes well. So I hope everybody, this is a great feature. Any kind of communication is great. If you have questions, this is a vehicle. You can reply right back to the email, unless if you have any questions, but it's just a great way to get some feedback. Let's see, what's next? Let's do the raffle. This is not a whole lot this time in January, but that's okay. Everybody who entered in is just going to be that much more likely that you're going to be drawn. First draw is going to get the $100 bill. That's the 100 for 100 that we advertise. Second place, is going to get 25 punch cards. Third place is going to get 10 punch cards. Let's go for it. First one is Kyle P. Kyle P. Good job. You win a $100 bill. Let's do second place. Let's go down towards the bottom. There we go. Let's do that one right there. This one is Gia. I'll say the last name. Gia Patel, because I know the last name on that one. Gia Patel. Nice work with your raffle. 25 punch cards to spend in the center. And last but not least is going to be this one for third place. J Patel. 2 Patels. The Patel family is going to be partying like crazy, winning all those punch cards. So good job. Kyle got first place, got the $100 bill. Gia and Jay got second and third place. Woo! Good job. Look at all those raffle tickets. And I know we're already collecting raffle tickets because it's already the 2nd. So we're already getting going on February. I've been through some of your binders recently, and I noticed some of you are saving up stacks and stacks of raffle tickets, which could be kind of fun. If you can make most of those yours, it's no guarantee that you're still going to win, but it definitely maybe helps your chances. So make sure, don't forget to put your raffle tickets actually in the jar. You can't win if you don't play, so don't forget to do that. Let's move on to the estimating jar. In preparation for Valentine's Day, which has come up in a couple weeks, we did the sweethearts. I had to count them, so I went ahead and put them back in the jar according to their color, just to make it more fun. The actual count for the estimating jar, kind of a low number, so a lot of people were really close. The actual was 215. There's 215 stars in there. And I kind of went down the list. I highlighted people who are like pretty close, like within 10. Lucy Tran, she was really close. Noah Sherpa got really close. Vivi got really close. Let's see, Cara Ellison, she got really close. Ariana, she got really close. And then I got to the last page, and Suhani Harjani nailed it, 215. And I was like, wow, somebody nailed it. And then I kept looking, and right down on the page, Leon Bishop also guessed 215. Wow, 2 people guessed the exact number. That's awesome. Unfortunately, you have to share. So Suhani and Leon, we'll figure out when you guys are here kind of close at the same time, and maybe we'll figure out some way to share that. So good job, you guys, on the estimating jar. Not a simple one because they're kind of funny shapes. So that's kind of fun. Now, one thing I do, in lieu of doing a number of the month or something like that today, I just want to chat about something I did. I played around. Since I had the numbers of all the colors, I thought it would be fun to make a pie chart showing the relative numbers of each color. So you could say there's not a lot of purples. The rest are pretty evenly distributed, but not exactly. And again, that was just for this one sample of Sweethearts. So I thought it'd be fun. I did that. Excel obviously made the pie chart for me, calculated the percentages for me. And the percentages, in case you didn't know, it's the 7.4%. That's how many purples there are divided by the total number of hearts. So all of these are a number, a whole number, divided by the total number of hearts, which is also a whole number. So after I created this, just kind of for fun, I thought, wow, I wonder, knowing these numbers all the way down to like this much precision, could you deduce what all the actual numbers were, the counts and the total count that generated all of these percentages? So I made an Excel spreadsheet. So I listed the percentages, and then down here is what I guessed was the total number. And then here's where it got kind of cool. I'm actually kind of happy that it worked out this way. If you multiply your guess for the total number, which is the denominator, if you multiply that by the percentage, you should get the numerator, the number of each color. So example, the green was 22.8%. If I'm guessing there was 20 hearts, then the number of greens is 22.8% of 20. So these numbers are the denominator multiplied by each percentage, which I know, I gave you the percentages. And then they're gonna be all wacky most of the time, except, and I use conditional highlighting to find the one that was right. I found one set of numbers that came out just right, all the percentages worked out right, and lo and behold, it's 215. So I made a spreadsheet that could decode the percentages and tell you what all the numbers were that generated those percentages. So it's kind of a cheating spreadsheet. Let me give you guys a preview of this month. So in honor of February's President's Day, and we have vacations, I thought I'd fill the jar with a whole bunch of dead presidents. So it's coins, and we did this once before last year, I think it was. Your goal isn't to tell me how many coins are in the jar. Your goal is to tell me the value of all the coins. So how many quarters times their value, plus how many dimes you think might be in there, times their value, etc., etc. And this time I didn't give you the numbers, but this is the relative percentages of all the coins in this jar. And this jar, I got this from getting change back from buying things at the store and just, coins that I collected in my car. Basically, the result of buying things generates coins, and then all my coins go in a coin can. So what I want to show you that I thought was kind of interesting is there's not a lot of nickels. There's more dimes than nickels, almost 2 to 1, twice as many dimes as nickels. There's about 3 times as many quarters as there are nickels, so it goes like 1, 2, 3. And then this is about 4 times as many. So the relative numbers are for every nickel, there's about 2 dimes, and there's about 3 quarters, and there's about 4 pennies. Just the way it kind of worked out. And I've noticed this before in my coin jars. And I want you to think about why that is. Why the coins that randomly appear when I buy something and get change back, why do they appear in these proportions? More pennies than quarters, more quarters than dimes, and more dimes than nickels. Think about it and let me know what you think, because I have a theory and I'd like to know what you have to say. So maybe if you want to put a comment down at the bottom, that'd be really cool. I'm kind of curious to see what you have to say about that. Cool. Anyway, it's warm in here. Let's do student of the month. So student of the month, I'm gonna just jump right to the comments that I got from her instructors. She works extremely hard. She doesn't waste time. When she sits down, she's there to work, and she works as hard as she can. She's very respectful, so she says please and thank you, and she's not rude to her instructors or other people around her. She's an active learner. She asks questions. We love it when students ask questions. We love it. You're not wasting our time. You're not bothering us. That's why we're here, to answer your questions. Yeah, we grade your work too, but really, you asking a question tells us that you're thinking. And thinking is the whole name of the game. It's not about getting the answer. It's about teaching you how to think about things the right way. So student of the month this month, she helps out her instructor. So one of the things the instructors have to do now, and it's in the session summary reports, is they record how many pages you completed. Well, it's kind of tricky. How do you do that when you've got 4 kids maybe to manage? So she started writing down on the first page that she started each session, that was her first page. And then it would make it easier for her instructor to calculate the page count. So really cool, really thoughtful, really helpful. And our student of the month this month of February is Zenia Schroff. Nice work, congratulations. You got that. We're gonna stick this up in the window forever, or at least a couple years till we run out of room. You get the 25 punch card to spend in the reward cabinet, and a certificate to put up on your wall or do whatever you want with. And of course, the student of the month wall yard sign. So you can stick that in your yard and show everybody how awesome you are. So anyway, congratulations, Zenia Schroff, student of the month, very cool. And I just want to close out today. I want to give a shout out to Jenny. She started doing videos like this of her own. She's doing, we're trying to think up a fun, witty name for it, but it's basically with some Jennifer wisdom. Things that she says a lot to students, things that she says a lot to parents. We're just gonna start recording it, put it on video. There's gonna be maybe a whole library of little nuggets of Jennifer's wisdom. So check that out. I'll link to it. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to put it up in a corner or something like that, or I'll definitely link to it down in the description. So look for that, it's in our channel. We'll have a playlist for that too. So anyway, we'll call it right there. Have a good February. Hopefully we'll get some rain and some weather, but not too much. Oh, if you're curious about what's going on my face, it's hair. I'm growing a beard. I thought it'd be kind of fun to be a Santa helper this coming up Christmas. So I'm gonna try to grow out a beard, maybe get a Santa suit, and help out Santa doing some holiday cheer this year. So that's why I'm growing a beard. It's fun. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.